Right, it's Thursday. I'm here with Wanderers manager Marc White for our first catch-up of 23. Happy New Year, Marc.
Happy New Year, mate.
Good to see you. Right, we're going to talk about home games coming up in a minute, but first of all, let's just look back at the festive period. There was a double header against Eastleigh. Can you give me your thoughts on those two games?
Yeah, I mean, the first one, we were really competitive, great possession stats, and should have really gone on to win the game. Wasn't the classic, but put a lot of pressure on Eastleigh second half, and got a point, which was probably the right result. And the second game was over in a minute and a half, really. Poor defensive display, blistering start from Eastleigh. And yeah, it was over as a competition, really, at 3-0 after 14 minutes and 2-0 after a minute and 39 seconds. So a game very much to write off, made a few learns from it. I feel like it's a very boring Christmas period for me. I felt like there was only 2 games across the best part of 2.5 weeks. And the way, obviously not being full time, the way training fell, and off the back of the way the early December fell, we were at Halifax, and prior to that Torquay, we trained about bloody 3 times in 6 weeks. And we've been able to get a bit of momentum up this week, and you know that's what we're looking forward to doing now, is just getting some momentum. So yeah, it weren't a great Christmas period, to be fair, mate. And let's not forget all the boys have been ill. We had a virus in camp that's wiped out everybody. I've got my antibiotics still here now. And lots of injuries as well, which I know we'll come on to. So not amazing, but it's not really defined by that New Year's Day game. I thought that was somewhat of an anomaly, really. We had a good win against Maidstone, an amazing win at Yeovil in the trophy, which has set us up for an exciting tie week Saturday against Kidderminster. Yeah, we've got a good togetherness at the moment, and you know, we're looking forward really to the sort of second half of the season.
Absolutely, yeah. And just sticking with Eastleigh, I've got to give a special mention to the fans. I know it wasn't a great away day, however, the fans were absolutely immense that day, weren't they?
Yeah, it just gets better.
And they didn't stop singing, even despite going 2-0 down.
Just gets better, mate. Just gets better, and the fans are incredible, and we all really appreciate them. Obviously, what's important if you support Dorking Wanderers is making sure that you've got, you know, the full backstory of the club and where we are, and managing expectations. It's you know, listen, we're all in it together. We all want to win, but we are obviously one of the only part-time teams. We have got limited resources. The ground we're in is not even ready for the league we're playing in. We're having to find money to build that as we go along. So we're very much trying our best to consolidate. And of course, we've got a mountain of injuries. And I think we're brave. Like, you know, we've had nothing but injuries all season, and to big players. We've never had like what I'd call all of our sort of like, you know, real box office players available together. We've had, you know, Baz has missed huge periods of the season. Josh Taylor now has missed an awful lot of games. Luke Moore, Bauman missed 6-7 weeks. Briggsy's missed all season. Alfie Rutherford's not kicked the ball since Wrexham. And we've had some in and out situations. And, you know, I mean, we're coming on to Oldham in a minute. I know Oldham have, you know, signed borderline 10 players since we played them last. And, you know, what we're doing is sticking with what we've got. We believe in the boys we've got. That does mean there'll be some difficulties at times, some challenges. Is it the team we want to put out every Saturday? If we're being honest, of course not. You know, there are boys that we really want to get back in the side. But I'm really proud of the lads, and I'm really proud of the supporters for understanding where we're at as a club. No one can ever get carried away with being a Dorking Wanderers fan, do you know what I mean? Otherwise there's no point, just support somebody else. Do you know what I mean? Like, the fact of the matter is we've been promoted 3 times in in essentially 5 completed seasons, which comes with a huge amount of work off the pitch. There's only so much you can do on the pitch. No one wants the club to go bust and capitulate, because we're all putting ourselves under pressure to win a division. We're really happy with where we are. We think we've done really, really well. To have 30 points on board and have had the problems that we've had is in this division is renowned for bouncing teams back out of it in year one. It's renowned for it. You know, like I remember Fylde, you know, and with all the resources Fylde had, and you know, bosh, and you know, it's a difficult league. We've got a long way to go, but the supporters really epitomise that spirit. They really get it. They really understand it. They know where we're going with it all. So, yeah, Eastleigh, they was immense, mate. Unbelievable. And the lift it gave the boys second half was amazing. Do you know what I mean? And credit to the Eastleigh fans who recognised it as well. They said fair play. The best away support been there all season. The first time I've ever heard that, so it's amazing.
Absolutely, yeah, hats off. So this Saturday we're back at home, and we welcome Oldham Athletic, who we visited back in August.
Fair deal, Frank.
Yeah, and
national anthem.
Absolutely.
Timmy Mannett, abseiled in.
Yeah, we had a great day up there, and the fans were made very welcome. And we're
Brilliant.
looking forward to returning the favour this Saturday.
Yeah, mate. I mean, my favourite day so far, really, bar the result. I think it's where we, just being honest, it's just where we are as a club. You know, having come through 12 promotions in no time at all. You know, I mean, Oldham were borderline Premier League when we were formed in Division 5 of the West Sussex League, where you know where games were getting called off for gypsies invading the pitch. So for us, we're just really flattered when we went to Oldham to go to an iconic place like that, and it was fantastic to see the fans getting their club back and getting behind what was going on there. Carnival atmosphere. The game was on the box. First time we've been on the box as well. Weather was half decent. I had my Adidas on, my shades, and the league fined me for wearing blue denim, which we had an argument about, which is quite funny. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, we really enjoyed it, and the fans were magnificent, and the Oldham fans and our fans, you know, intend to return the favour for those travelling down. I got a message a minute ago from Alan saying that Fair Deal Frank's coming down.
Brilliant.
So that'd be good to get Frank down. And listen, the fans are right behind the club. I mean, from their point of view, they've got their club back, and Frank's putting his money where his mouth is, and he's doing his best for them, so I'm sure they appreciate that. From our point of view, we're going to put some money behind the bar. We're going to do Cobbitts, the Micro Pub on West Street, and the Spotted Dog on South Street. So one of us, might be me, will drop money in around about 1-ish to each place to reward those Oldham fans that are avoiding the train strikes and finding their way to Dorking. We appreciate you making the effort. So if you can just bundle into cars your end and make an effort, sell a few more tickets, that'd be great. But we're going to recognise the hospitality they gave us, mate. Two clubs have got a good relationship, and then after that we're going to hope to smack their asses. That's the plan, mate.
Brilliant. Okay, yeah, looking forward to it. Now, just moving on to the squad. I know you did touch on it.
Yeah.
Anybody in particular that you can mention in terms of, you know, what's the squad looking like after training this week? I know you've got another session tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Luke Moore's had a setback. Was expecting him to return. He's had a setback. I don't think he'll make it. Josh Taylor wouldn't be ready. Would expect Ed Harris probably to return, which I think is a really big boost. Upturn in form. Early December came with Ed returning, so we're looking forward to that. And we're pleased, you know, we've been getting more games into Baz, and you know, Baz is, to be fair to Baz, I've almost felt bad for him. We've had to throw him in left, right, and centre this year when he's not fit. But now he's getting sessions under his belt, games under his belt. So there's certain players that we're gonna. I see one of our supporters the other day was rightly identified a lot of the players we have had playing have been missing and not playing, and so we've not really ever got to a point where we've got a match fit team, let alone the right players out there. So I feel like the players we have got out there are getting more match fit and give a good account. We're going to go absolutely all out attack, 100%, and we're looking forward to providing Dorking with a Premier League team visiting. It's just amazing for our town. That's where we are. Do you know what I mean? So we're privileged, and yeah, regardless of who plays, you know, it'll be a typical home performance, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to it. And okay, Mark. Well, look, thanks a lot for your time.
Always, mate.
Good luck on Saturday.
Cheers.
And we'll catch up again next week.
And we'll do national anthems.
Absolutely, bring it on.
National anthems at 1:30.
Okay.
Perfect.
Look.